Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining today's session. I'm Carol Dewey, and today we're diving into something unlike any tax or financial planning conversation you've ever had before. It's called the Crown Program, a white glove invitation-only service designed exclusively for business owners and high net worth families who want to keep more of what they've earned, protect their wealth, and exit without regret. Today I'll walk you through how it works, share real client examples, and show you why acting now, not later, could be the most important financial decision you make this year. When was the last time your financial strategy felt like it was truly built for you? Not a boilerplate tax return, not a cookie cutter portfolio, but an actual customized plan designed around your business, your family, and your legacy. For most business owners I meet, the answer is never. That's why today we're pulling back the curtain on something different, something that sits above traditional tax prep, beyond the average CPA's year-end scramble. It's what we call the Crown Program, a white glove invitation-only approach to advanced tax and business planning. And here's the key. It's not about trick deductions, loopholes, or short-term maneuvers. It's about a complete coordinated strategy that reduces taxes, protects wealth, and positions your business for maximum value, while giving you more freedom in your personal life. Most CPAs are historians. They record what happened last year. They take your receipts, bank statements, payroll numbers, and they file. But let me ask you, when was the last time your CPA called you in July with a proactive idea to save you money before December 31st? The answer for most of you is never. And it's not because your CPA isn't smart. It's because the system isn't designed that way. Traditional tax planning is reactive. It's like going to a doctor who only tells you what disease you had last year. It doesn't help you live longer, healthier, or better. The gap between recording history and proactively shaping the future is where the Crown Program lives. When I talk about the Crown Program, I often compare it to going to a world-class physician. Step one is diagnosis. We start with a comprehensive, no-stone, unturned assessment of your business, your personal finances, your estate plan, and your tax exposure. We don't just ask what you made last year. We want to know, how is your business structured? How is compensation flowing? What investments are generating passive income? What's sitting on your balance sheet untapped? Step two is prescription. Once we know your situation, we create a tailored tax strategy. For one client, that meant using a charitable remainder trust to sell highly appreciated stock without taking a massive capital gains hit. For another, it meant restructuring their physician group into a different entity type, saving them hundreds of thousands per year. Step three is fill the prescription. This is the part most advisors and CPAs miss. We don't just hand you a list of recommendations and say good luck. We coordinate the implementation with attorneys, CPAs, and financial planning, so everything is done, aligned, and working together. That's what makes this a white glove program. It's not theory, it's execution. Here's what makes the Crown Program stand apart. Exclusive access. This isn't for everyone. We only bring in a select number of business owners per year. A collaborative team. You don't just get me, you get access to a coordinated team of tax strategists, attorneys, valuation experts, and financial planners who work together on your behalf. Tailored planning. Every strategy is built around your specific business, your family, and your exit goals. No cookie cutter plans. Ongoing partnership. Tax laws change, your business changes, your family changes. We update the plan every year and stay in touch throughout the year. For many of you, this is the first time you've heard of a service like this because it doesn't exist in traditional tax prep firms. Let me give you a few real-life stories. Case study number one is the business owner who thought he was fine. A manufacturing owner in Kentucky had always assumed his CPA had it handled. But after we ran diagnostics, we uncovered 6 figures in unnecessary taxes being paid every year. By restructuring compensation and leveraging bonus depreciation correctly, we saved him more than $400,000 over a 3-year span. In case study number 2, the physician group. A physician practice came to us overwhelmed by tax bills and partner disputes. We diagnosed the issue. Their entity type was all wrong. By restructuring to an S-Corp with a holding company, we not only saved them in taxes, but also provided a framework for succession planning. That single change altered the long-term value of their practice. And in case study number 3, it was a family business legacy. A family-owned logistics company was looking at a potential 7-figure estate tax problem. We implemented a wealth replacement trust alongside gifting strategies. The result? They secured their legacy, avoided unnecessary estate taxes, and ensured the business could transfer to the next generation without a fire sale. These aren't hypotheticals. They're examples of what happens when you move beyond short-term tax prep and into true strategic planning. Here's the reality. Tax laws are in flux. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act extended some provisions, but sunsets and shifting deductions are always on the horizon. The political climate is volatile, and high net worth families are increasingly in the crosshairs for revenue generation. If you wait until April to think about taxes, you've already missed your opportunity. The business owners and families who act now, mid-year, pre-year end, are the ones who save the most, protect the most, and exit with the least regret. That's why the Crown program is not open year-round. It's limited, intentional, and selective. Because our promise is not volume, it's results. The Crown program is not for everyone. If you're content with your CPA filing your returns and telling you what you owe, this isn't for you. If you're unwilling to think differently or explore creative legal tax strategies, this isn't for you. If you see your business as just an income source and not an asset that will one day need to be sold or transferred, this isn't for you. But if you're a business owner, physician, entrepreneur, or high net worth individual who wants to legally reduce taxes, preserve wealth for your family, increase the value of your business, and exit on your terms, then this program was built with you in mind. At the end of the day, the question is simple. Do you want to keep treating your taxes like a routine filing exercise? Or do you want a white glove team to help you proactively transform the way your business wealth is built, protected, and transferred? The Crown program is about giving you control back, control over your tax exposure, control over your exit, and control over your legacy. Because in the end, you can either let the IRS and inefficiency erode your wealth, or you can reallocate that money toward your retirement, your business, and your family. That's the choice, and the choice is yours to make today. Thank you for spending time with me today. You've just had a look behind the curtain at the Crown program, a proactive white glove and selective planning process for business owners and high net worth families. But remember, this program isn't open year-round, and it isn't for everyone. It's by invitation only, because we want to ensure each participant gets the full value of a tailored strategy. If you'd like to explore whether this is right for you, I encourage you to schedule your complimentary discovery session today. Let's make sure you're not leaving money or legacy on the table. This is Carol Dewey with Perpetual Wealth Financial. Stay informed, stay empowered, and remember, we help navigate the financial seas so you can get on with living, and I will see you again next week.